武林.
Hi, welcome to the Silver Spleen. My name is Darren McGavin, and this is my review of Princess and 7 Kung Fu Masters. I love Wong Jing. He's not an artist, he's a businessman. I've explained why I like him a bunch of times before, so I'm not going to belabor the point. Princess and 7 Kung Fu Masters, is an ensemble film that tells the story about the daughter of a warlord. The daughter is played by Kimmy Tong.
I am not Rainy Yang's stunt double.
And the warlord is played by Sammo. This daughter is helped by a series of unlikely martial arts heroes. These retired masters, aren't they always, live in peace and anonymity in a small village, trying to leave behind them the strains and tensions of the martial world. You know that shit don't last. The 7 Masters are a surprisingly broad cross-section of Hong Kong cinema, representing different eras. Don't you feel safe? Soon enough, the princess shows up, and close behind her are the forces of evil, aka the Japanese. Actually, not yawn, because the Japanese antagonist is played by Kuk Cho-lam, whom I was very happy to see back on the big screen. Suddenly, I'm amenable to marriage again. Rose Chan puts in an interesting, if rather flat, performance as one of the princess's caretakers. And the TVB Song of the Year award goes to... There's a remarkable amount of cross-dressing going on for at least 3 more of the actors in this movie. And I thought he was ugly as a man. I must be getting used to Wong Cho-lam, because he didn't infuriate me with his fey metrosexual shtick. He didn't entertain me either, but he hasn't done that since 72 Tenets of Prosperity, when he serially got his ass kicked by Linda Chung. I could watch that all day. Even Ronald Cheng puts on a dress.
I do look like Maggie Cheung, I do.
I wish Ronald Cheng was in more movies, because he's funny and he entertains me. Yeah, she's cross-dressing. I'm positive Natalie Meng's got a Don't get me wrong, I actually really like Meng Yao. Her shoulders are so f***ing broad we could swap shirts.
That's a huge bitch.
It was fun to watch Meng Yao essay a role as a brothel madam, because somehow diesel is not generally a positive attribute when you're talking about prostitution. From what I've read, she wears actual fishnets. Amidst all this gender ambiguity is a series of relationships, attempted and otherwise. Sadly, Hong Kong veteran Yuen Wah got the short straw when drawing for romantic partners. I stunt doubled Bruce Lee. I doubled China. These pairings are fun, at times, and provide more than a few laughs, some unintentional. For example, these healthy dollops of misunderstandings and wrong assumptions means that soon enough you end up in that rather frightening place where Eric Tang Ziwai has to kiss people on screen. And unfortunately, he's not just kissing women. The princess thinks that Rose Chan's character, who admittedly has short hair and says that her name is Tony, is not just a man, but the man of her dreams. She likes her almost as much as Wong Cho-lam likes her. Masticate on it. Ronald Cheng has a thing for a mainland scene chewer who nevertheless manages to be cute enough at times. Unfortunately, Z's older sister, played by Sandra attempts to block the relationship. Philip does the action choreography and plays a small role. He deserves commendation if only because he didn't have a cast of martial artists to work with. See what I mean? He also deserves a compliment for looking a hell of a lot better in a white suit than I ever could. He always wanted to meet Rainy Yang and now he got a photo with her. Princess and 7 Kung Fu Masters is by no means great cinema, but it wasn't supposed to be. It's fun, it's entertaining, and it made me laugh out loud a few times. These days, that's enough. Now, I think you should watch this movie, and perhaps unsurprisingly, I think you should do it by giving somebody some money. Rent this movie, or buy a disc. In the description, there's a link where you can do just that. If you enjoyed this review, please leave me a comment. If you didn't enjoy the review, leave me a comment anyway. If you enjoy the reviews in general, please think about subscribing to the channel. And also, try following me on Facebook and Twitter, because that way you'll get all kinds of ridiculous updates, pictures that you're not going to see otherwise, and maybe even something special every now and then. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening. I'm going to try and swim home. God damn.